We have a new moon in Sagittarius, conjunct Mercury and Venus, trining Jupiter. A time for good news. It falls in the solar Taurus, eighth house of finances, windfalls, inheritances, trusts, the occult, and hidden mysteries. Okay? It has to do also with other people's money, the opposite of Taurus in the second house. With Sag here, there's a particular truth and an opportunity to heal and to engage in pleasurable pursuits. Speaking softly, kindly, Mercury, communication, Venus deals with money and finances, and also living comfortably and pleasurably. Dealing with values, recognizing one's own value and one's own worth. This is very important for Taurus, the ruler by Venus. So let's see, Taurus, where this new moon in Sag falling in your solar eighth house means for you. Victory, public recognition, some kind of triumph. There will be public recognition, Taurus. This is good. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is an opportunity, a new opportunity, a new job, an increase in income, or getting some kind of a dividend. The eighth house rules, investment, financial markets. You might be getting a payout, right? The Three of Pentacles with the Six of Wands talks about a positive investment or a good payout or even a job that's going to provide you more money and more flexibility concerning income. The drama is over. The drama is over. There was victory over some kind of collaboration that conspired to do something that was inappropriate. Now it's over. The cycle is closed. It's time for a new beginning. Sag, Leo, Aries. Okay? This corresponds to the cycle that just closed. That was negative. Now it's time for healing. There was an injustice that was done with a particular group with some kind of negative collaboration. There was someone offering many of you in the collective false love or some kind of deceit in emotional love. Let me see. Or someone wasn't really truthful in their affections. There's still a lot of anger and holding on to some kind of uh, resentment concerning some kind of relationship. Because the cups always deal with some kind of relationship, but with the cups reversed, this is talking about some kind of false love that did not pan out. This could have been done purposely or done to you or you to somebody else. How should you take advantage of this new full moon, new moon in Sag? What are the steps, Taurus, for you to heal? Because you're getting some kind of positive news, especially financially. Okay. There's still many of you that are holding on to something. And again, maybe it's time to walk away. This is the Eight of Cups, which is the Scorpio energy, eighth house. Okay. This is concerning a relationship that's over, but you're still holding on. This doesn't allow you to properly heal, Taurus. Okay. You're no longer stuck and no longer in some kind of mental prison. This could also be physical jail or prison. Maybe some of you had trouble with the law and went to jail, and now you're out, or the opportunity will award itself for you to be released. This may apply to some of you. There's been some spying and gang stalking, And although it is in the reverse, which means that it is no longer happening, there's still some kind of resentment and a holding on to a situation from a prior cycle that has now closed, Taurus. The wheel of fortune is in your favor. It's time to cut your losses, release this relationship that either you're in or a relationship that is still being held, or you're holding on to someone, or they're holding on to you. It's time to cut your losses and let this go, because the wheel of fortune is here. So in the end, you are going to get your just due, Taurus. Some of you are experiencing poverty. This might be temporary. With the wheel of fortune here, this might be a some kind of setback because there's still a holding on to someone or someone holding on to you, which is putting you in this Five of Pentacles poverty mentality and also the potential of great losses. There's a King of Wands here. I'm getting here that there's a person here who you might be holding on to, or they're holding on to you. What should you do in order to release this and properly heal? If you don't release a situation from the past, you're going to run the risk of repeating the same cycle. You don't want that. The cycle is closed, and any efforts in holding on to someone or something, or they to you, is going to prove to be non-productive and ineffectual. There's still a lot of lying and deceit, either by you or done to you. You're recovering from some kind of betrayal or heartbreak. But with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, there's resentment and bitterness here. You have to release that. For some of you, the Eight of Pentacles talks about laziness and not doing the proper inner work or shadow work to properly heal. The Eight of Pentacles is a corporate energy because it's number 8, but it's a Earth card, Virgo particularly, working. Also, this card represents spell work, magic in the reverse. Maybe some of you feel the need to be vindictive. You have to be careful, some of you, because there's no spiritual protection for some of you. For some of you, it's a matter of maybe feeling persecuted or feeling that you were wronged, right? And putting yourself in a situation where you can experience further hurt. You're not protected here. You might not be in the right for some of you. Here's Sagittarius. It's time to heal. You are exposed, but with Sagittarius here, many of you are protected from spell work and from harm. Others of you could still be in the energy of wanting to get revenge and get even because you have not healed from this heartbreak. This might resonate for some of you. It's time for a new beginning, okay? You're waiting for your ship to come in. There's no ship coming in concerning a particular relationship, okay? And this you have to let go, okay? You have here the opportunity to heal. With temperance here, what's coming in is the opportunity to heal. You're still confused and at a crossroads, Libra energy. You feel wrong and imbalanced. What should you do, Taurus, to release this pain and this bitterness and resentment for you to properly heal and take advantage of this cycle, which is promoting positive communication, Mercury conjunct Venus, and the ability to forgive. Mercury conjunct Venus, trining Jupiter, is maybe the opportunity for you to forgive someone or they to forgive you. And if they don't, you wish them well, Taurus. This should be the positive attitude that you should have. This may resonate for some of you, right? Not for others. Yeah, there's a relationship here that either ended up very wrong, either you broke up with someone or they broke up with you. There's a tower here that is waiting to happen. Some of you have not healed. Some of you are avoiding the tower concerning a relationship. The longer this is prolonged, the worse the tower will be, Taurus. There's a King of Pentacles here in the upright, someone with money, resources, finances. And this might have been the person that many of you were involved with. It could be a partner, it could be a spouse, a business partner. Something here that's not being let go. There's a lot of sadness and a lot of emotional disappointment with the Nine of Cups in the reverse that this King of Pentacles might have brought to you, or you feel they brought to you. It's time for a new beginning. Cut your losses and just go another direction, Taurus. Here's the King of Wands again. And I'm getting that this is the same energy as the King of Pentacles. A relationship went awry here, either by you or by this person. There was a lot of dishonesty and stealing and deceit. This is in the upright, so this is still going on, which is why this tower is looming. And it is about a relationship gone awry with the King of Wands, who's also in the King of Pentacles energy. What will be the outcome of you holding on to this and not letting it go, cutting your losses, learning to forgive and forgive others? That should be the path you should be taking now. What will be the final outcome for some of you, if not most of you? Release your need to feel that you have to defend yourself. No, you're about to be financially compensated justly. Okay? Learn to give and to take equally. Some of you are very restless and need sleep, need rest from this toxic cycle that has now come to a close. This has to do with childhood wounds. Either you haven't healed or the person that you're with hasn't healed. This is something that could be a grudge. You're holding a grudge, they're holding a grudge on you. There can be some pain here from childhood. You might have known this person for a very long time. The Sun card, the highest key in all of tarot, in the reverse, Aries, Leo energy. And this is also dealing with the divine child. See the child there on the horse? When it comes in the reverse, next to the Six of Cups, this is talking about your inner child not healed and still dealing with wounds that is affecting you today in your adult life and in your relationships. This is true for you or someone that you're with, someone that you know. It's time to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And although here we see two people and children, a happy family dynamic, maybe this was destroyed or disrupted, which is causing you a lot of sorrow and resentment with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Three of Hearts. Ten of Pentacles talks about generational wealth and the perpetuation of generational wealth. But it also talks about family and family members. There's a family member here involved, either in your family member or the other person's family member, that somehow is connected with this inner childhood wound. What will be the outcome if you continue to hold on to a situation that is no longer effective because the cycle has closed? What will be the outcome for some of you? Nine of Pentacles, financial loss. Virgo, Nine of Pentacles talks about in the upright, someone who's financially independent, abundant, living very, very well. Is the Nine of Pentacles. One more, and you reach the Ten of Pentacles, which is about a love relationship. That's the final pentacle to complete happiness and wish fulfillment. It is in the reverse. Either you lost money with the Seven of Swords here, maybe you stole money, some of you, or money was stolen from, for some of you. Some of you are thinking of moving and going away and moving to calmer waters. But if this is you, it might be difficult. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, there may not be finances for you to do this. This may apply for some of you. There's a Queen of Cups here, another energy, very loving, very giving. And here we have the World. The World, like the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice, are karmic cards. They're major arcana. So this means that something did not go in your favor for some of you, but it went towards someone else's favor with the Queen of Cups in the upright. The Star. Some of you were expecting something and you didn't get it with the World card in the reverse. There's an Empress here. This is another energy here. There's somebody here that's financially abundant and has the Midas touch. This could be you, Taurus, since it's Taurus energy, or someone you know. This person is at peace and has no need to defend themselves. This can be you, someone you know, but there is still an intrinsic dissatisfaction with the way things turned out. It didn't turn out well for some of you, and for others, it did, and some of you had to cut your losses. You might have to go inward spiritually. You know, the Star card is about going inward and working on yourself and finding your own inner sanctum, Taurus. Because Taurus is about peace. The 8th house, though, the opposite, might still be holding some tensions from the past cycle that needs to be finally cleansed and released, Taurus. Some of you are free from some kind of mental anguish or being stuck mentally in your head about something. You're still holding on, though. Some of you are not walking away from a situation, and it's concerning a relationship because it's 8 of Cups, okay? You don't want to walk away because some of you feel that you've made too much of an emotional investment to walk away from a situation. And some of you are very, very clear about this with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, 8-8-2-8. Some of you are still, though, engaging in retaliation by doing spell work. Or maybe there's someone here that you're trying to prevent from walking away. So that means that some of you are still holding on to a situation that has now come to a close in the prior karmic cycle. Yep, and it has to do with heartbreak. Some of you have not healed yet from this heartbreak which really seem to have caused you tremendous inner turmoil. Or this may have been something that you've caused to someone else with the agency of doing spell work. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you have no regret and make no apologies for being vindictive and retaliating. Some of you feel that you've been wronged and betrayed and want to hold on to the situation. This is not going to allow the healing process to take place naturally. Some of you have been given an offer, or you are presenting an offer, or there's some kind of reward or award or some financial or business opportunity that you are still holding on to or may be coming your way. But there's a lot of negative energy here from the prior cycle, and that can block this opportunity. Here is the Nine of Pentacles again. Look at all the yellow, okay? Some of you are sabotaging an opportunity to amass money, wealth, or even some kind of security, okay? And simulating the 8th house of Scorpio. This can also be talking about an inheritance. The 8th house, Scorpio, deals with inheritances, okay? Maybe with the 7 of Swords here, some of you stole money or an opportunity or blocked something. Either it was done to you or you did it to somebody else. It seems like there's no resolution, or in your mind, there's no resolution. With the 8 of Swords in the reverse, many of you are resolved to continue a cycle, holding on, trying to expect a positive result to go your way. But with the World card in the reverse, I don't think that's going to happen. The World card also represents the closing of a cycle. What is the final outcome for some of you? Taurus in the reverse. Some of you might still be angry, bitter, and resentful. You have not been able to get what you want, and therefore some of you did not win in stopping a situation, or someone tried to stop a situation for you, or you tried to stop a situation for somebody else, and it didn't work. There was no success here. This should be now the time for you to cut your losses and move on, right? Maybe this person wasn't good for you. Maybe the universe saw something ahead of time that you didn't see, right? If you have burdens, you're still holding on to them, and it's not necessary. You want to be happy. 4 of Wands. It's very similar to the 10 of Cups, okay? Happiness and wish fulfillment, okay? This is where you want to go. And it's in the upright. And you have the opportunity to do that, some of you, by releasing these burdens. I get a feeling of determination to win. There's insincerity for some of you. Some of you are not interested in going back to a partner, but are interested in maybe gaining something from the partner or taking something from the partner, or this is something that could be done to you because of the 7 of Swords coming up here. Some kind of trickery, deception, or lying, and it also confirms the 8 of Swords that came out in the reverse. If this continues, you're going to lose your divine protection, Taurus. It's time to now give. Maybe some of you were in a cycle of take. Now it's time to give and balance out things. What will be the final outcome? Ace of Cups release this hate or this pain, and it's going to allow space for blessings to come to you, Taurus. The Star card, again, talking about spirituality and wish fulfillment, and it's already for you, Taurus. But you have to resolve this situation of having lost something and not gaining victory over something. This is a star. Again, Aquarius is enlightenment and spirituality. Going inward. Right? It's in the reverse. So some of you still feel a certain way. And it shouldn't be that way. Here we have an Empress, a separate energy here. Right? Maybe some of you are upset that this person, and this could be you, because Taurus here, the Empress is representing Taurus. Either there's a lack of satisfaction here. Sometimes we have to be grateful for what we have instead of being stuck in our heads about what someone else has that we don't have. This can apply to you, or you may feel this way about somebody else. Again, no need to be defensive and protect yourself, because there is no one trying to go after you or hurt you. Only yourself in your own mind, depending on how you interpret this new cycle that really is bringing healing. And this is confirmed by the Ace of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Maybe some of you need to learn to be more kinder, more nicer. And with the Venus conjunct Mercury, trining Jupiter, maybe you need to try another tactic, Taurus. Try love and healing and compassion. There's another person here, Emperor, some of you. Right? And it's interesting that you have the Emperor here and you have the Empress here. This is a divine couple. Okay? Some of you may be ready to enter into a divine union, confirmed by the Ace of Cups. But there's still something here that's gnawing at you. Almost like there was something that you didn't completely win or get. This may apply for some of you. This situation is affecting your finances, Taurus. Juggling back and forth. You do well, and then sometimes you do, and then sometimes you don't. This is a repetition of the karmic cycle. You got to be careful that you don't repeat the same situations from the prior cycle, or you'll never leave the cycle. What is the final outcome? Some of you are in despair, Nine of Swords energy. Some of you are terrified, scared, can't sleep, can't eat, can't shit, can't fuck, can't do nothing. There's something here that is still gnawing at you and has you in great distress, confirmed by the Star card being in the reverse. There is a Virgo here. This might involve a Virgo in the reverse that may have wronged you, or you feel wronged you, or you wronged them, and there's guilt here involved. You are a lot stronger and a lot tougher than you give yourself credit for, or this person, Virgo, might be a lot stronger and tougher than you thought. This could be true for you or for someone you're thinking about, and this has you in great distress. I feel like you're not getting what you want from a situation or a person. This is going to cause some of you to be ill because of the stress that this is causing. You have to make an assessment of whether it's worth it. If the cycle is closed and things did not completely turn out in your favor, then maybe it wasn't meant to for you or for somebody else that you know. This can also, in the reverse, block beginnings. If this is still in your energy field, it's going to block new beginnings and cause a downgrade in your health. This is again about a relationship, the lovers, Gemini, in the reverse. Some of you are not making a decision to move forward and release this, which is not going to allow you to enter into the new cycle. Some of you are still dealing with past hurts. No? The cycle is over, and there's a lot that has been exposed, which now has the community also on alert to what's been going on for some of you, Taurus. The Hangman in the reverse, okay? There's no injustice here done to you. You're waking up to spirituality or some revelation that can actually help ease this distress. But some of you are making a choice not to go that direction. What will be the final outcome? King of Pentacles, King of Wands. The same person in King of Pentacles energy or the King of Pentacles in the King of Wands energy. So again, this is talking about a relationship. Something that's not over. Actually, it is over, but you don't want it to be over. There's a lot of dishonesty. There is the Ace of Swords again. Many of you are involved in some kind of trickery, deceit, or this could be this person, or you are engaging in this deceit towards this person, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, we have here a divine counterpart, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely a relationship that some of you were in, and this could have been a false relationship or an enforced relationship. Somebody here is not speaking a particular truth. This could be this King of Pentacles and King of Wands energy, or this could be you. But the Queen of, and all of them are in the upright, which means that there is room for reconciliation or to come to a particular truth. But somebody here is still not being truthful, either this person or you, concerning this person or a situation. Scorpio. Okay, some of you are refusing to close a cycle. Scorpio is about closing a cycle and ending a cycle. Here is Pisces again in the reverse. There is an enlightenment here, and you know this, but you're not willing to go spiritual and still perpetuate some kind of falsehood for some of you. Again, this has to do with a relationship. Here are the lovers. You're making a choice not to go spiritual and not to go inward and work on your inner shadow. If this continues, you're going to reopen the karmic cycle, Taurus. The devil in the reverse. The devil in the upright, Capricorn energy. The devil in the upright is no different than the devil in the reverse. Okay, this is sensual energy and it's also obsession. In the reverse is worse. Okay, and it can also mean that there's an attachment to you for some of you. Okay, and this has you in great distress. Who wouldn't be when one has some kind of negative attachment to them? This may be true for some of you. This has to do with some kind of false love and deception, which now has defensive because somehow it did not pan out. The star card in the reverse. It's time to give and not take, and engage in fairness. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. It's about abundance, enough abundance to give and balance things. It talks about balance, this card. Okay, and it's in the upright. So something has been balanced by the universe with the world card coming out. And this may not have gone in your favor, which has you in great distress. The Ten of Cups. This can also talk about family, either your family or the other person's family. Okay? There's money in abundance here, and maybe you did not receive this. Maybe you were not in the receiving end of this abundance and this financial taken care of for security, which has you in great distress. There's the Star card. Something didn't go your way concerning a wish fulfillment and happiness, which has you in this distressful energy. It is not wise to enter into this distress with this new cycle. I don't feel that any positive outcome will come of it. If anything, it can get you sick and worsen the situation for some of you. Okay? One more spread. The final outcome. Ten of Pentacles. You're a lot tougher and stronger than you give yourself credit for, or somebody is. This could be a Leo person that's involved here. There is Virgo. Okay, this may involve also, and also with the Virgo in the upright, it's about hermit mode, isolating yourself and going inward. The hermit has the lamp of enlightenment. Here, it's in the reverse. So either you don't want to see the enlightenment, you don't want to go inward, and this is going to cause many of you to lose your health or get a reduction in health. And it's also going to close the door for new opportunity because this karmic cycle is, or you're refusing to close a karmic cycle for some of you. And you have no regrets and you make no apologies. Some of you are willing to die hard and win at all costs. There's some kind of a money, though, that has been awarded to you. Long time coming. But this doesn't seem enough to quell an inner dissatisfaction of how things worked out. It's like you didn't get the Star card, the wish fulfillment. And there is ungratefulness here, ingratitude, caused by the King of Wands. We're going to leave it here because it's like a loop, never ending. Taurus, you really, really have to go to God. Again, this is in Sag. This is about God and spirituality. It's a wonderful new moon trine, the inner planet with the outer planet Jupiter, the good luck planet, the ruler of Sag. Okay, be grateful for what you have, for what you were able to salvage. Maybe this person was not for you, was not for your best interest, and the universe might have done you a favor in closing out the cycle with you not being with this person, or maybe you're the one that needed to be excluded out of this King of Wands energy for their benefit because you may still be resentful and bitter and in a vengeful energy mode. Again, Aries, Leo, the Sun card in the reverse, the inner child. There's still a lack of healing of the inner child, which is going to put some of you in the poorhouse or left out in the cold. Some of you might have been left out in the cold, or you left someone out in the cold. But this is justice. Justice has been served, whether you like it or not, Taurus. The universe is always just. There's a King of Cups here, and we could be talking about the same person in a King of Cups energy. This person could be in the upright. The King of Pentacles and the King of Wands all came out in the upright, but so did the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? You have to count your blessings. I don't think you are seeing the blessings that have been awarded to you. You've succeeded in more ways than one, or this King of Cups succeeded and got justice, leaving you out in the cold and having you miserable. This may be true for some of you. Judgment. In the reverse, some of you are avoiding judgment, are avoiding the sirens and the trumpets, the warning calls. Okay, it's over. It's over, Taurus. Move on. Release this anger and this need for revenge. We're going to leave it here. Please donate. Please give. 347-485-6258, which is Zelle, or Cash App. Fernando, FERNA, the number 5, NDO. And you can call for a reading. 281-690-8825. That's 281-690-8825. I hope this resonates.